How can someone get a fungal nail infection on just the big toes? Check this out.
I don't know. When I go to doctor's offices, and but I'm a different person when it comes
So you
to
get the white coat syndrome, even though I'm not wearing a white coat today?
even even just coming with the instruments.
So you've been dealing with this issue, your big toes, you said about 4 years. And it's
Yeah,
only been the big toes, never these other toes.
never been the other toes.
That is very unusual, let me tell you.
Never been the other toes.
Did you ever have any trauma or type of injury to the big toes or anything that you can think of?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. Because what's interesting is that you do have this clear zone right here. It's dark there and there's a sharp line and it's clear again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the base of the nail. This area is called the lunula.
And I was
it's not unusual for that to be clear, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to see whether with the clearness that it was coming to it was trying to clear up. But I don't know.
You said you've been to other doctors before?
Yeah, I went to Dr. What is his name? I've been going to him several times, and just saying, look, and I don't even think he cut the toenail. He just looked at it and pointed. Oh, well, we're gonna put you this medicine, and I'm like,
What about before going there?
I went to someone and what's his name over at I forget where the name of it. Well, anyway, this is all he did was cut the toenail.
Didn't test it or anything like
Nothing.
that? Okay. So I'm testing your what we call the lesser nails first. We're going to come back and do both the big toenails because I take samples of those and send it to the lab.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll take care of the clean nails first.
Okay.
And like I was telling you, kind of unusual to see just one nail on each foot, especially for as long as you've been dealing with it. Because in your paperwork, you said you've been dealing with it for 4 years. That's a long time to not have it spread. All right. So you have a skin tear here.
Yeah,
what happened there?
That was it was that it was on my sock, and I went to was like bothering me, and I went to try to pull it, not to tear, but it obviously it went on and tore. It was sore.
How's it feel now?
It's a little sore.
Okay. Have you been taking care of it? Put any medicine on it or anything?
I put some A&D ointment on it.
You've been keeping it covered, a bandage or anything?
No. Okay. It just happened last night.
Just last night? Okay.
Yeah. So when you send samples to them, it gives you.
So what the lab is going to do is that they're going to look at these samples underneath a microscopic examination. And microscopically, they're going to look for the presence of organisms. And then they're
organisms like what?
Like fungus, bacteria, okay, yeast, mold.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they will run DNA tests on what they see.
Okay.
And the DNA test will let us know exactly which organisms are involved in your nail issue. That way we'll know exactly which medications that need to be used. Because what you've been dealing with so far is what we see with a lot of patients, whether they go to a doctor's office, podiatrist, dermatologist, or they try something over the counter, or home remedies that they've never really figured out what was going on.
Yeah, sure.
So they're just throwing something at it, hoping that it works.
For sure.
And clearly, as as you can see, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is find out if it works first before we start to use it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes. Yeah. So
right.
with that.
Yeah, all right. So we're doing with a big toe now. You let me know if it's too much for you. It's okay?
Yeah.
There we go. Because a lot of times when people use creams or other things like that, when the nail gets this thick, so the medication won't penetrate through there.
Yeah.
All right, because you see, you have the color change, but if you look here on the end of the nail, this is where the issue is.
Yes, it is.
As far as the fungus is, this is where the party is.
Yes, it is.
So the cream's not getting down in there, so it's not doing anything.
True that.
All right, you see all that buildup underneath there?
Yeah.
That's the nitty gritty right there. That's what we need to get to.
Okay.
And so what the lab is going to help us figure out is if we need to use something that we can apply directly to the nail, or do we need to use something by mouth, or a combination thereof. Still doing all right?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, a lot of build up there. I'm going to clean this up in a minute. Okay. My curette here to clean the nail bed a little bit more before we file it all down.
Oh, that's tender.
Yeah, because this is the thickest part of the nail here.
Yeah.
And when you go every day and you're wearing shoes, it can cause some pressure here.
Yeah.
It can be very uncomfortable at times.
Sure, absolutely. Lord willing, I can wear sandals this summer.
Yeah, we're trying to get you ready for the summer because it is January now.
Yeah.
That's plenty of good time.
Yeah.
We should have the results back within a week or two.
Oh, wow.
That way we can get you started right away.
Oh, yes. That's a blessing.
It's okay? Had you tried anything over the counter before?
He kept telling me, I was like kind of reading stuff and trying like what do you call the thing, the herb things, vinegar.
Oh, okay.
And
like apple cider vinegar and all that stuff.
And what's the little small things you put in a ham?
In a ham?
Yeah, it makes it taste really good. I forget the name of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I have to look that up. I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah,
It's just a name I'm not familiar with.
It's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. But just those two, and just try to soak.
What are you soaking in?
What am I soaking in? Epsom salt.
Okay. Well, here's the thing with Epsom salt. Epsom salt is a drying agent.
Yeah.
So we'd use it for things like ingrown toenails and things like that. For sweaty, smelly feet.
Yeah.
Use Epsom salt for that.
Oh.
But for nails, like this issue,
yeah,
it's not going to do anything.
Not going to do.
Not a thing. I mean, because you don't have the problem between the toes. You don't have that wet athlete's foot between the toes.
Thank God.
So you don't need to do the Epsom salt. Actually, Epsom salt is going to do just the opposite of what you want. So you're making it dry and hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially the nail bed here that I'm cleaning up.
Yeah.
Okay. You all right?
Hanging in there.
You hanging in there?
Yeah. Yep. Oh. Oh, right there.
Okay. The result are back. We now know exactly which organism is causing the problem on this lady's big toenails. And we also know a list of medications that will be most effective. And so because she only has 2 big toenails involved, I'm choosing Jublia, a topical medication to deal with her fungal nail infection. So now that we know what the causative organism is and we know what the right medication to use, her 4-year journey can finally come to an end. So if you're like this lady and you've been dealing with this for a long time, see a podiatrist, get the nails tested, know what's going on, know what the cause is, and you can get to the right treatment. Thank you for watching this video. Like it with a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Ring the bell so you will know when a new great video has been uploaded. But most of all, take care of your feet.